Alright, here we are in the first round. Wish our opponent good luck. And let's see what we got here. We get a 2-drop and 2 land. I typically keep hands of that magnitude, considering I am on the draw. I'm going to keep this though. I mean, my curve is low, so I think I'll get a land in 2 draw steps, I hope. So he leads off with a swamp here. So we have no miracles in our deck, so I think it's right to lead off with any color. We will show mountains since we have more mountains in our deck. We're going to pass back. So it's going to be turn 2 striker, turn 3 lancer, get in. Hopefully I get a plane, and I got a turn 4 Seraph of Dawn. Alright, we got Emancipation Angel. That's sweet. Pass this back to him. Wonder if he got all the black nut cards. Force Mage? No, Geist. I think I'm okay with that. So we drop Mountain, Lancer, attack in. We will be bonding here. And we will always go to this. I'm just going to swing into that. Perfectly fine trading card for card plus 2 damage here. Alright, he's going to let it in. Oh, I guess it's not a trade. It's first strike, totally forgot. Alright, so there we go. He's battling in here. So let's see what we can do with that. And good night. Alright, here we go. He gets in for 2. And he plays Corpse Trader. Not a bad card. Not a bad card at all, sir. Not a bad one. Alright, I got no trick here. I can lay Gold Knight Commander, swing in with the striker. I can play Seraph of Dawn. Yeah, lots of options. I could play Call to Serve here. Yeah. No, I think the Call to Serve play will be for next turn. If we don't hit a land, I'll do Emancipation Angel and then Call to Serve. So I think it's going to be. So the question really is Gold Knight Commander or Seraph of Dawn. I think Gold Knight Commander is going to be a better play because next turn Seraph of Dawn, pump my guys, I can get in. So I think it's going to be Gold Knight Commander here. I mean, he could have removal. He has black. He's the premier removal suite. But I think it's just yeah, Gold Knight Commander, swing in. The next turn, if we don't draw a land, we can do Emancipation Angel, bounce a land, drop a Call to Serve on our Hanwar Lancer, or actually on our Lancer, and just kind of bash him in for pretty good. If he's got a removal spell, he's definitely using it here. But his plan may just be to race me with the Trident, which means we'll want to throw the Justicar down somewhere. Alright, so he's got no removal here. We got no blocks. Taking 5. It's pretty brutal. So we did hit a land. So what do we think about this? So it's Emancipation Angel, bounce a land, and then swing in. Yeah, so do I want to set myself back on land, or do I want to get the Justicar online, Justiciar online for the Geist? The Seraph of Dawn can trade at any point. In fact, this guy has to attack. Call to Serve on this guy will pretty much shut that down. So I think it is going to be it's going to be Emancipation Angel. Alright. We're going to pick up a plains. We're going to set this to auto yield. So we're going to be able to swing in for quite a bit here. Yeah. So I could call to serve on this guy. I can trade at the Emancipation Age anyway. So we're going to call to serve on the Gold Knight Commander, and we're going to beat in for 4, 8, 11, putting him to 3. Yeah, you can see that this archetype is pretty explosive. So I know you guys have seen other drafts from the pros and whatnot, but so he doesn't have a good block here. I've got a block for his Geist. This pretty much puts it out of race range, and then if I do trade the Angel there, yeah, he's just going to chump block. I mean, yeah, what else are you going to do here? Try to buy a turn? The only thing that makes me not want to trade the Angel for the Searchlight Geist is a Necrobite. I think I'm willing to take 5 here to try to see that. Oh yeah, that's what we didn't want to see. But we do have the answer in the Justiciar, so he's going to gain 8 though. So he gains 8. Do I want to trade here? I can't take 2 hits from this. He could have something bigger in his hand. I don't think I can take 8. I think I can block with the Angel, drop the Justiciar, hit him back for 4, 7, 11. 8 puts him to 14. That puts him dead, right? Is he holding Human Frailty? So if I don't block, I can kill him. Unless he's holding a Human Frailty. So he hasn't had it so far. He would have killed my guys, I believe. I think it's right here to take this, go to 8. I can drop the Justiciar. Actually, I can drop the Seraphadon, have a blocker if he somehow kills my stuff. 3, so it'd be 4, 8, 11, 15. He goes up to 14. No blocks here. We're going to play to win it. Gives him less outs. Yep. So I think then the right play is the Seraph of Dawn, leaving up Cloud Shift. So he got it. All right, so he just gave up. Yep. So he played it right. I mean, if he'd had a removal of Human Frailty or anything like that, he would have played it earlier, I think. So anyway, we got there in game 1. You know, this is how, if you get the correct cards for white-red, it's just explosive like this. And obviously this is a key cog in that archetype. So, all right, game 2. And unfortunately, my greediness led me to not having any answers to Homicidal Seclusion. So, with that in mind, what are we going to do here? How can we neutralize Homicidal Seclusion? Defang is definitely one of the ways. Even another Cloud Shift would be ideal. Maybe we cut our Trident here. Yeah, so if he gets down Homicidal Seclusion, he drops a guy, you defang it, you just never kill that guy. You know, you hope that he has enough power to be able to take some hits from your guys, because I'm pretty much aggressive and aggro and on the ground. I think I like the aggressiveness of our deck. I like a Cloud Shift and a defang to kind of neutralize the gain life effect that comes along with Homicidal Seclusion. I mean, he's got to come out pretty fast to handle our deck, so I think we're just going to run it like this. Just taking out the Trident for the defang, I think, is the right play. So let's go back. Let's see if we can get it for game 2. He's going to be on the play. All right, so now we got a tougher decision, because the fact is we have no white mana in our hand. We are going on the draw. We do have a turn 2 play. I think I'm willing to keep this, knowing that I have 8 swamps, 8 and 32, 1 and 4 to draw the next 2 turns. No, I'm not going to mulligan this. I'm not an aggressive mulligan person, so if I have a playable hand, I'm usually going to run it. So no mulligan here. I think that's correct. Would have loved to have had a plane though instead of another mountain, but you never know. Can get run over pretty quick. All right, so we missed on our first draw. You know, if we do hit 1 white, we got a defang, so that can kind of help us catch back up if we do end up getting color screwed. It's more likely though that we'll get overall mana screwed instead. So, all right, he's going to turn 2 play the old staple of black and the Butcher Ghoul. We're gonna do Cruin Striker into Cruin Striker. So the Ghoul kind of ruins the Cruin Striker, which is unfortunate, but things happen. Come on, attack into me. I'll take it. Oh, he is attacking then for sure. I'm definitely taking. No, no attacks. You're not bringing the beats, man? Alright, so... I can cast a Cruin Striker, attack in with my guy, and trade for half his Butcher Ghoul, which seems like a horrible play. So we're just going to drop a Cruin Striker here and pass the turn. I mean, it sucks now that I don't have a good block here, but if he wants to go aggressive, I can turn this into a nice return trade. Unless you keep playing Butcher Ghouls, I can't. Yeah, I think he's got to beat in here. Just the Butcher Ghoul? Yeah, I'm taking that, man. Alright, so we lucked out here. We did hit a Plains. That's going to help us to some degree. We don't really have a play here. We can defang something. We don't have any good targets for defang. We're kind of just sitting over here waiting to hit 5, I guess, to cast the Gate Guards. Yeah, we got 2 double white spells. Got a Cloud Shift to protect something if we need it. Got a defang, but there's nothing here worth defanging. If I hit one more land, I've got a guy with a big butt who can block these stupid Butcher Ghouls, but yeah, would I Cloud Shift here if he did try to kill one of these guys? I don't think I would. He missed a land drop, right? Yeah, he went turn 2 Butcher Ghoul, turn 3 Force Mage, turn 4 Butcher Ghoul. He's off a land drop here. That makes sense why he wasn't aggressive in his attack. I think I'm gonna wait on defang. Might be kind of the wrong play there, but so he sends both of them. He might have a trick. Okay, he doesn't. We're just gonna take 2 more. We'll take it gladly. And be happy that it's not 5. I don't know why he's playing that card. I guess it works with the loner strategy, but I don't know. Alright, so now we get to attack in with one of our Cruin Strikers. Yes, I will Soul Bond to this Cruin Striker. I will auto yield to this. Yeah, so I'm going to send the Cruin Striker. If he's got a trick, I'm okay with that. So we get to swing back into him for 3. Can block an additional creature. That's kind of works out good for him here. He could double block, but if he does, I'll gladly trade this for the Force Mage. He's going to take. That's probably correct on his part. So he doesn't have a real good attack into me here. Cloud Shift means I could bring a guy back. I could actually flicker him, kind of block up some good stuff if I really want to go that route. He could just equip up the Vanguard Shield here and swing in. And in that case, I'm probably just taking it. Yeah, we're kind of stumbling on mana here early, and it's not the best. So now it's a 6. I can Cloud Shift and first strike him for 5. Or he doesn't even. Okay. So now I think that could be a real defang target there, but looks like we're going to. I can defang it and do nothing else. I can just drop a Gate Guards and pass, because I really don't have a good attack against that. A 3/6 body. Yeah, I think we just. I think it's just Spectral Gate Guard pass. Just kind of hang around till I hit some mana. I'm not going to bond. I do not wish to still bond. Alright, I still have no attacks, right? No, because I needed to play him. I would swing in once and Cloud Shift just to try to get some beats in, but not here. He's at 17. He's stalled on land. We really need a Plains to be aggressive. I mean, we can kind of got the board. The the ground kind of blocked, clogged up, but we got 2 flyers that would be sweet here. Let's see if he's got an attack. Alright, he is going to attack here. I don't know what attacking... Oh, attacking makes him a 3/3, but I've got 2 2s, so I'm willing to block here. I guess he could Necrobite. He could play a trick. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do this. Seems like value. Oh, he wanted to unsync. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. He wanted to unhook his guy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was dumb. I should have thought that through. Okay, so he has a 3/6 now. This guy's a 5/4. I think it's just defang him though, right? I think you just defang him and yeah, lay to land this turn. Yeah, I think it's just defang this guy and let him kind of eat up his squad here. He's got 1, 2, 3, then 4 turns before it starts hurting him. Unless he's got a handful of cards he can play. I don't really like the idea of dropping the Seraph of Dawn just to be able to swing back into him. That could be a better play though. Lifelink, no blocks. No, I'm going to defang it. Yeah, I think this is a quality defang target. This is going to wreck his board. So I'm perfectly fine just, chilling. Letting this kind of eat up his team. It is going to give him time to get lands and stuff back, but I can't handle a 5/4 really, so auto yield this. Yeah, he throws away a Butcher Ghoul, he gets it back. Alright, so he gets Nettle Swine. Alright, so we hit a Plains here. We insta-drop Seraph of Dawn. And get these triggers going. We're going to Soul Bond. Yep. And we will pass it up. We're pretty down on clock here, but we're game up, so he keeps throwing away Butcher Ghouls, which is what we want. We've got 4 first strike. We can make 5 first strike if we want. Didn't want to see that. Alright, so we're just going to swing in with our Vigil. He kind of bounce off, but I get to gain 2. He could join Assault my guy. Okay. So he now becomes a 4/7. I can't kill it. So I think this is time to use Cloud Shift. So we got to be wary of the clock here. So we used our trick. Oh, I should have played the Emancipation Angel. I always yield to this. Throws away another Butcher Ghoul. We got Zealous Strike, so we can swing back in next turn against the Searchlight Geist. I mean, he's off on lands, and he still doesn't have any good attacks, really. So, alright, we're going to drop the Cathar. So the Cathar. If I make you not be able to block, I can just kind of swing the whole team in, right? Nobody gets big enough to kill this guy. Yeah, you can pump and kill your guy. I'm perfectly fine with that. So all my guys except the ones I want trade. Let's just do this. Let's see how. I mean, I'm not thinking this through because I'm kind of low on time, and I think it's just he's in a bad position. He can searchlight Geist and handle my Seraphadon if he wants to, but he doesn't really have good blocks here. So he's going to take 5, go to 12. And I get the choice to lose my Seraph of Dawn or my Hanwar Lancer. Alright, so if he pays, I'm going to first strike. So I don't know why he wouldn't pay. Oh yeah, he's got me, doesn't he? Oh yeah, that's stupid. +2, +2. Yeah, that was bad on my part. So now he can pay. He let first strike damage happen, then he can pay. That's a good trick to get around Zealous Strike. He didn't pay, he just let it die. Well, that worked out for me somehow. But here we're going to drop Emancipation Angel again. We're going to pick up the Fervent Cathar. Yeah, I thought he was playing me right because I think it's right to let first strike damage happen and then pay for the pump. So if you guys are watching, that's a good trick to notice. We're going to bounce you, Fervent Cathar. And we're going to F6 the turn. So we lost our Hanwar Lancer. He lost his flying blocker. What's an instant that you wanted to do? Oh, he Deathwind his guy. Sweet. I love it. Alright, so now he can start playing stuff if he wants. I don't know, he's in a tough spot. He's at 10. I've got a Fervent Cathar. Oh, that's going to help. That means I only got attacks in the air now for sure. Can I have a 6/5 Swine, or what are you going to have? A 5/5 Bear and a... Oh yeah, he didn't even do that, huh? Alright, so we can play Fervent Cathar. How can I get to 5 though? Zealous Strike. I can hit him for 5 in the air anyway. Yeah, I think so it's definitely, I'm gonna play my hand out here. Fervent Cathar. That. And then who can't block? Probably the 6 power guy. Got a trick. So he can be 4. He can do... Yeah. Alright, let's say you can't block. I'm just going to swing all in here. don't know if it's right. Maybe it's not right to send the Cathar. Yeah, let's just try to force through damage. So he's taking 5 in the air. He's going to 5. He's got 2 blockers. He can block these 2. I think I got him. I just need 3 through. Yeah, I think this is game over. Let's see what he comes up with, though. I don't feel like doing the math. Yep, yeah, so he realized what was up. Anyway, yeah, white-red, man, it's pretty. If you can get the cards, it's kind of nuts. I mean, he had good cards. Steward Familiar, Demonic Taskmaster. I mean, the Taskmaster certainly is at risk of being defanged. And as you saw there, he had a Deathwind his own guy, and that's horrible. Anyway, on to round 2.